Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about how do you find a good tarot reader. Well, the first step is, and one of the best ways, is word of mouth. So if you've had someone and they told you that they had a good reading and they had more than one reading with this person would be better, that's kind of a good way to judge that. However, their reading might be different because of all the variables there are to reading. So, for instance, if you go into a reading and you're skeptical and you're going to test the reader, your reading is not going to flow because you're going to have blocks up and protection, and maybe you have some fears, and this is all going to hinder the experience that you have. Whereas the person who gave you the referral, they may be open-minded and these readings flow much better. Also, there is a connection between how you feel toward that person energetically. So they could have an energetic harmony with that person, and then you could go and immediately not feel the same connection that they did. So there's other ways that you can find readers. There's all kinds of online resources. And you have to decide, are you the kind of person that wants to go meet and experience that reading in person, or is it okay for a Skype session or maybe just email? It all is basically determined on how you want to receive that reading. So one of the best ways to go into a reading is with an open mind and a list of questions and concerns that you have. That way the reader can address these for you, and you can decide for yourself, because remember, the cards don't run your life. You're just there for guidance so that you can make a decision on, or receive some additional insights to whatever your concerns are for going to seek that session. So we're going to also ask the cards what they think could help you find a reading that would be valuable for you. And so I'm using the Anna Kay, which is this is brand new. I have just barely started using this deck, and I'm already enjoying it. So asking that question, we pulled the card that is the Six of Pentacles. Now look at this. This is the person reaching out, and of course they're paying for the services. See how they're handing money and paying for the services, and she's going. And so this is very interesting that number six is about helping and being of service to people. And the pentacle side of it, that could be someone who has studied this and they are quite experienced at what they're doing. So that might be a factor for you, is how experienced is this person at their skill. And that sometimes, the price you pay is, if you go to a reader that is really inexpensive, it could be that you pay for what you get, or it could be a new reader just wanting to gain experience. So then I'll ask the Rider-Waite if there's any other information that you should know for finding a reader that would be in harmony with you. And I get the Eight of Swords. So what this card is about is, this would be about your fears. So if you have fears about having readings, maybe you have some certain cards that would come up that you're afraid of. You should address those fears before you go in and have the session done. You should work through some of your fears, or maybe discuss them with the reader. Maybe the reader would be willing to pull out those cards that are disturbing to you and do the reading without them. There's lots of possibilities to make you comfortable, because ultimately, if you're not comfortable during the session, the information isn't going to flow and you're not going to be as open to receiving it. Tarot readings are extremely valuable for helping you make decisions, and for those who don't want to take the time to learn the system, it is nice to know that you can go somewhere and someone can help you get through some of the blocks and suffering that we do in this life. So I hope that this has kind of helped you, and have a great day, everyone.